What's going on, world? You're rocking with the young man Nuke, and this is Fresh Radio, where I bring you the family revolution, edutainment, spirituality, health, and hip hop all in one show. So look, I'll be doing too much, and one of the things that I noticed that I'll be doing too much of is procrastinating. I'll be doing too much procrastinating. I got a lot going on, and I don't take things as serious as I should take them. I have to, on a daily basis, man, it just takes a lot. It really takes a lot. It really does. And man, being on the cell phone, scrolling and watching other people live life, not knowing what other people got going on, that's just, man, like, you can see somebody that got 100,000 likes and comments out the woo-wah-woo, but you don't know that they're homeless. You know, they're not getting paid from their actions or anything like that, but it just looks nice. And that compare and contrast, honestly, I'm one of them people that read the comments and everything. I just like what people be thinking and talking about. But like, even still, man, I'm literally engaging with people who are living their life instead of living my own life. And that's it's become detrimental to me, and it's become habitual and sick, and I need to get it together for sure. So I'm working on doing things better. I am. And one of the things I need to do better is I need to make sure that I getting enough rest. Man, I looked in the mirror today and I had these huge bags under my eyes. My eyes look tired. So like, yeah, I need to get rest. I really do. I need to start taking that sleep serious. You know, it's hard when it's the summertime and my children want to stay up late, but I really need to start taking this serious. And my alarm was set for 6:45. I didn't get up until like 8, you know, and it rang the entire time. So that was like 2 hours, almost an hour and a half of the phone just ringing every 15 minutes. And that wasn't good for my rest. But, you know, I just, you know, like that it would have been better if I would have just got up when it rang the first time instead of allowing it to ring and ring and ring and ring and ring and disrupt the sleep pattern. So, like, yeah, I just need to just go to bed earlier. I went to bed at maybe, like, let's just say 11:30, 11:45 last night, and I need to just wake up a little bit more, or go to bed earlier. Man, maybe like 10:30. I don't know. I really don't, but I know that going to bed and getting better rest is part of the situation. You know, I like to get up early. I do. And by me liking to get up early and not doing it, that's really causing some issues. So, yeah, moving forward, that's what I want to do. That's what I am going to do. I am going to take better care of my sleep schedule, my sleep cycle, and ensure that I get some proper rest. I jump rope yesterday, and I am going to make sure that I continue to jump rope every day. So, well, with that being the case, I got to get back to it. I'm going to incorporate some weights into my situation as well. I've been attempting to do the 100 push-ups every day, and, you know, sometimes I go, sometimes I don't. But I really need to do that every day, you know, just to make it become more of a habit thing as opposed to anything else, because it works. I don't go to the gym anymore because my car has been messed up, and, you know, the car that I'm currently driving, it takes a lot of gas, dude. It takes a lot of gas. So yeah, we're just not gonna go. We're not gonna use that vehicle like that. But yeah, I need to really make this take care of the situation as far as at home working out, working on my caloric intake. I know I spoke on it the other day that it's not that I eat a lot. It's just that I eat and don't burn. I do a lot of sitting down throughout the course of a day. You know, I work from home, and then after I get off of work from home, I write songs. I engage on social media. You know, I'm creating these businesses, listening to podcasts, listening to I don't want to say lectures. I don't know what these are, but I'll be listening to them things, just mentally bereaving and all that, and then even reading the book. I don't even read the books, so I need to incorporate those things into my life, into my habit, into my lifestyle, and put the phone down. I do, and I'm going to continue to say this until I start doing it. If you have been listening for any time, any type of time, you know that I have a habit of doing these things. So yeah. That's it. I am working on developing new aspects of the gig, this FRESHH Radio. So, just stay tuned for that. And yeah, I also want to make these shows a little bit more digestible as far as the recaps are concerned. I don't want to get too long winded. I don't want to brag, or excuse me, not brag, but listen. Things be happening. But yeah, I just don't want to get to the point where I am just not doing what I was saying I was going to do. So yeah, I'm going to keep these at maximum 15 minutes, and sometimes I'm going to go over that just because of the information that I'm really actually delivering. But no, I just want to keep these at a maximum 15 minutes and a minimum about 7. I wanted to say 5, but no, I got something else in mind for that. But even then, I might even do 5. You never know. You just never know. So yeah, I appreciate y'all listening to me give y'all this information on a daily basis. This is just a recap of my life and what I got going on, and trust me, it gets greater later, very, very much so. Check me out on the what you call it? What is it? My webpage, NUKNOE. Yeah, that one right there. Go ahead, download the poetry book, Drawn Poetically. The music royalty collection guidebook if you're into that thing, and then Rise and Radiate. That's going to be the next book that I'm going to put out there. Follow me on all the social medias, NUKNOE.LINK. You can find all my links and all my social medias and all my pages that I interact with on a frequent basis. And then stay tuned and stay blessed. I appreciate y'all rocking with the young man Nuke, and this has been another episode of FRESHH Radio, where I bring you the family revolution, entertainment, spirituality, health, and hip-hop all in one show. Y'all be smart.
Yeah. Hey. I know a lot of people cause I've been a lot of places. Might forget a name, but I don't forget faces. My game been tight for a quarter century, cause I still speak to people that I met.